Hi, everybody. My name is Ben Baker. My company is Your Brand Marketing. Welcome to another week of tips for leaders of how to communicate effectively, how to lead teams during this crisis. Now, this is week 5, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about celebrating both successes and failures. Now, this seems counterproductive. Why would you celebrate failures? Because the failures have allowed you to succeed. Let's face it. Over the last 5 weeks, you've tried a lot of things. Some things have worked, some things haven't worked. Some things have moved you guys forward, some things have moved you backwards. But that's okay because you've learned from them all. Because as a team, you've gelled. Over the last 5 weeks, hopefully you've built processes, you built better communication, you communicate better as a team, you work better as a team, and you're starting to figure things out of how you can settle in for the long haul and be able to help the companies and the individuals within it be better despite all the challenges that are going on. So now is the time to celebrate the successes and the failures, because it is looking at the successes and the failures together as a team. What do you do well? What don't you do well? What's worked? What hasn't worked? What have you tried that's just absolutely blown the doors off people? And what have you done that have just laid flat? If you look at them all together and you say, hey, listen, we're all better off because of this. We're all better off because of all the things that we've tried. Because if you're not trying, you're not innovating. If you're not failing, you're not giving yourself the opportunity to sit there and say, well, that didn't work. Okay, why didn't it work? What could we have done better as a team? What could we have tried differently? What can we augment to be able to make this better? And it's not just within your team. It's the company as a whole. It's all the teams together, whether it's finance, sales, marketing, operations, whoever, customer experience, customer service. All these teams have been, in brand new territory. You're all doing things differently from how you've always done them. And because of that, you're trying new things daily, trying to make things more effective. So we need to be able to, celebrate these things. We need to sit there and say, you know what, we're still here. We're still here together. We're still here as a team. We're still talking to one another. We're still serving our clients. Maybe we're doing different things. Maybe we're serving different clients. Maybe we're doing different things than we were 6, 8, 10 weeks ago. But how have we adapted? How have we brought our teams home successfully? How have we set people up for success? How have we made sure that everybody stays engaged? How do we make sure that everybody feels that they've been listened to, understood, and valued? How do we make sure that nobody's gotten depressed, nobody's sitting there feeling isolated and just doesn't want to get out of bed in the morning? And how do we make sure the daily and weekly and monthly stuff still gets done in a different manner? These are all things that 6, 8, 10 weeks ago, none of us were thinking about. We were all going about our business. We were all doing whatever we were doing. We were all being successful the way things were. And now things are different. You know what? The world threw us a monkey wrench. They threw us into a different scenario, and it's how we've adapted that needs to be celebrated. And whether it's sending individual cakes out to people or calling up the local bakery that's still working and say, you know what, I want you to make cookies that say we celebrate together, or we're all stronger together, or one of those phrases, and sending them out to every single person within the teams. And having a group conference call, whether it's Zoom or whatever, so everybody can sit there and talk about what have we done well? What haven't we done well? What's worked? What hasn't worked? What are the things that we did that we tried that we never thought in a million years would work, and they did? What are the things that we assumed would work and didn't? Because the more we talk about it, the more we don't sweep it under the rug, the more we sit there and go, okay, this is where we are, this is where we're going, and these are the things we need to try going forward to be successful, the more engaged the team's going to be. Because we need to get the team engaged. We need to get people to understand that the failures are part of the wins. And we're all doing this together. And a lot of us are doing this for the very first time. The majority of people that work for you probably have never worked from home, in their lives. You as a leader or as a manager have probably never managed a remote team before. There's new rules, there's new regulations, there's, different processes and procedures that have had to be created. There's different functions that have to happen, different lines of communication that have to come up. All of these things are wins because they make you stronger as a unit. They make you better. Now, these are the things that you need to sit there and figure out how to celebrate, whether it's, sending everybody a care package, whether it's creating cakes, whether it's, just getting together for a virtual happy hour and talking about it. Maybe it's doing all these things. But the more we can sit there and say, we appreciate you. We appreciate the hard work that you've been doing. We appreciate the fact that you've been under an enormous amount of stress. You've had to do things differently. You've had to adapt to change. And we are all in this together, and we thank you for all the hard work that you've been doing and you continue to do. People feel valued. People feel listened to. People feel understood, and they're going to continue to work hard. So we need to celebrate. Celebrate as a unit. Be a leader. Enjoy your team. Once again, my name is Ben Baker. My company is Your Brand Marketing. Every single week, we're going to get together and we're going to create a new video under youtube.com/getting you noticed. And what we're going to do is we're going to get through this together. If you have any questions, get in touch with me at ben@yourbrandmarketing.com. If there's things that I can help you with as a company, call me, 604-512-7174. I wish you health and success, and we'll talk to you soon.